Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Director of Finance, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Arts and Humanities. I'd also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via NTU livestream. Welcome also to our Outstanding Alumni Award recipient, Dafe Oboro. It's a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in the ceremony. Graduands, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. In particular, all of my colleagues and I want to acknowledge that you have had a tough time with significant periods of your time with us disrupted by COVID-19. Nonetheless, you have come through the challenges that you faced, showing considerable resilience and resourcefulness along the way. These are qualities which will serve you well as you navigate what may be uncertain times ahead. Graduation is a very significant day for us as much as it is for you. It is the moment when we come together to reflect on your academic accomplishments and all the other incredible things that you have done during your NTU journey. I want to recognise also the doctoral students who will be coming across this stage today. A PhD is the highest level of academic study. In completing your doctorate with us, you have also made a significant contribution to the university's research culture. Thank you for this. No matter which programme you have just completed, foundation, undergraduate or postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, your talent and determination have laid firm foundations for the next stage of your life. However, no one completes this journey alone. I invite you to remember now all those who have supported you along the way, families, friends, course mates, professional services staff and academic tutors. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. These ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect on the university's world-leading research, our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work, and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. I will highlight just a few of these. We remain the most popular destination for UK undergraduate students, and we are now the 5th biggest university in the UK based on student numbers. We have won major national awards for the quality of our student support and our contribution to social mobility. We remain one of the top 5 most environmentally sustainable universities in the world. Our research has once again won a Queen's Anniversary Prize. We have the most improved score of any comprehensive university in the recent Research Excellence Framework. Yet some of our proudest achievements can be found in the results of our student surveys. Thanks to all those of you who completed the National Student Survey and the Postgraduate Taught Experience Survey in recent months. These surveys gather opinions on the quality of your courses, providing valuable insights into what we are doing well and where we might improve further. In 2022, NTU's overall student satisfaction stands at 81% in the undergraduate survey and 84% in the postgraduate survey. We acknowledge that we have some way to go to get back to our pre-pandemic peak of 89% in the National Student Survey, but we're still a long way ahead of the sector average. In both surveys, 86% of our students would recommend others study here. This is very encouraging, and thank you for recognising that enabling our students to succeed is our top priority. The School of Arts and Humanities exemplifies those ambitions. It is a home for the epic thinkers, a place that encourages curiosity about language, histories, and worldwide cultures, and which seeks to broaden our understanding of how we inhabit and make sense of this world. The school's perspectives are global, its inquiries span borders and boundaries, and its courses develop both intellectual and practical skills. Humanities students are driven by a national passion, a natural passion for their subject. The school's aim is to help translate that passion into professional success. This ethos exists across all academic areas, from classical subjects like English, history, philosophy and linguistics, to fluid and fast-moving disciplines like journalism and heritage development. Field trips, live industry projects and work experience opportunities all combine to add real-world texture to the school's exceptional teaching, as does a long history of internationally recognised research. In all these regards, the School of Arts and Humanities reflects the key duties of a modern university: to empower, to encourage, and to connect on a truly global scale. Class of 2022, I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony, and I'll invite our Associate Dean for Research, Professor Naheem Yousaf, to read the names of today's graduates, and Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Academic Development and Performance, Professor Sharon Hutley, to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Arts and Humanities. Laura Charles, whose research is on an honourable estate, a study of marriage in an elite family network, 1660 to 1753. Jenny Owen, whose research is on a barren legacy, the Arabian Desert as a trope in English travel writing, post these go. Elizabeth Powell, whose research is on Sir Thomas Parkins of Bunny, 1662 to 1747, emotions, identity, status. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in creative writing, Callum Beaver. Emily Dunn. Lucy Garson. Sophie Hall. The next student also receives the BA Honours Creative Writing Prize, Eve Guilford. Marta Kosmidar. Lauren Morey. Oliver Shaw. The next student also receives the Carcanet PN Book Review Prize, Joshua Short. Sarah Stamps. Mia Woodward. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in English, Lucy Barry Shaw. Jamie Bilson. Lauren De Freitas Brady. Galilee Desidi. Lucy Evans. Jake Fillery. The next student also receives the Michael Klein Prize, Tabitha Gresty. Sienna Hetfield. Sean Hills. Ivan Hughes. Mia Jenkins. Maria Lancaster. Emily Maddock. Libby Maddox-Cullen. Lucy Mann. Katura Matha. Isabel Meeligot. Alicia McNamara. Safa Miller. Dylan Moore-Joanny. Oliver Nichol. Martine Orcioli. Ella Ostrowski. Sarah Precker. Paige Robson. Lydia Rosie Johnson. Carrie Sheldrake. The next student also receives the Hope Road Prize, Yasmin Turner. Ella Walsh. Megan Walters. Daisy Ward. Hannah Watson. Ariana Whiteford. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in English and Film and Television, James Beckett. Rihanna Bryant. Connor Coupland. Amy Cullen. Madeline Dinsdale. Millie McGivern. Zara Mir. Ellen Parker. Nadia Slack. Rachel Sparry. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in English and History, Maria Florick. Amelia Harper. Olivia Mason. Margarita Suarez Faustino. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in English and Linguistics, Akiba Barkat. Stavria Christodoulou. Sarah Curtis. Jennifer Deemin. Julia Gallus. Ellen Jones. Elena Lewis. Ikra Nazim. Martha Nyani. Ellie Jane Richardson. Holly Sampson, Holly Webster, Tia Wilkinson, Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in English and Media, Mifanwi Davis. Grace Doubleday. The next student also receives the Hope Road Prize, Lucy Goodwin. Megan Hanbury. Leah Joyce. Nadine Kersey. Eleanor Warner. Dylan Watley. Holly Weeger. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduates from the School of Arts and Humanities. I am pleased to invite Gurpal Singh to the stage to give the oration for our outstanding alumni, Daffy Aboro, and to present them to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to receive the award.
It is my pleasure and privilege to present Daffy Aboro, one of the most outstanding members of our alumni community, to receive an award today in recognition of Daffy's achievement. Daffy was born in 1994 in Lagos, Nigeria. Daffy's parents and grandparents served in the military, and they were successful business people in their own right. There was no expectation that the young Daffy would naturally follow in their footsteps. However, from an early point, they encouraged Daffy and their siblings to find their own path in life and to pursue their respective passions. That said, Daffy's mother would have preferred Daffy to become a pastor. Daffy was always a creative individual. From a young age, Daffy experimented with pursuits like fashion before opting for a career in journalism. Daffy moved to the UK to pursue that dream, enrolling at Nottingham Trent University to study BA Honours in Broadcast Journalism. As part of Daffy's final year assignment, Daffy decided to return to Lagos to make a documentary, Slum Dwellers, Not Dead, Not Living. This documentary would prove to be a catalyst for Daffy's love of filmmaking, and in 2016, it also earned Daffy first runner-up for UK Amnesty International Best Student Documentary Award. After graduating, Daffy returned to Nigeria, determined to pursue a career as a visual and sound artist. Resourceful and highly tenacious, it wasn't long before Daffy got a break working on a short fashion film, showcasing the latest collection from British-Nigerian designer Moalolu Ogunlesi. Following this, Daffy undertook a variety of different assignments, from photography projects to location scouting. Daffy's big break came when Daffy was asked to work with Beyoncé on her project, Black is King. Daffy was delighted but very nervous, and admits today that it took some encouraging words from Daffy's big sister to convince Daffy to take the plunge and go for the project. All these successes would culminate in Daffy's master plan to maximise the potential of Daffy's production company, Daffy Films, that was established in 2016. This development was a springboard for productions such as Boy, You're Beautiful documentary. Daffy is passionate about educating people through art more than anything else. Daffy believes in authenticity, in the energy of being alive and present, and communicating that spirit in an engaging, unique way. When trying to sum up the secret of Daffy's success, I can only conclude that it's been a combination of three key qualities: passion, resilience, and resourcefulness. Daffy is a personification and the epitome of all these three traits. Perhaps the most astonishing and exciting thing to note is that in spite of all of Daffy's success so far, Daffy's journey has so much further to run. there is much, much more to come. Dafe's journey to this point has been unique and inspiring. However, Dafe's passion for educating and inspiring people through the medium of art is only just beginning. Dafe's future goal is to reach a global audience, exploring contemporary issues through the unique lens of a young and ambitious creative artist from West Africa. Dafe's artistic journey will continue to move forward with the same sense of vigour and individuality that has been the hallmark of Dafe's academic and professional success to date. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, we are honoured to have such an inspirational global leader in our alumni community. It gives me great pride and pleasure to present Dafe Oboro to receive the Nottingham Trent University Outstanding Alumni Award.
Thank you so much, Galpar Singh, for that beautiful citation. I am incredibly happy to be here at Nottingham Trent University, even happier than I was graduating in 2016, because I am here today, being recognized 6 years later for my work at the graduation ceremony of the class of 2022. So thank you so much for allowing me the time and space. And congratulations on this day, and congratulations in advance on your many wins as you leave here today. Being born Nigerian and of Nigerian parents meant failure, or what looks like failure, was never an option. In fact, my first year in junior secondary school, I took second to the last in a class of 40. I went home, afraid, knowing I would be beaten by my elder sister. It's a cultural norm. My second mom, as she likes to refer to herself. I was considerate of those who took first and second positions in a class of 40. So I changed my position with white ink to 10th in a class of 40. That day, I still got beaten. Not because of the white ink, but because of the 10th position. I took it upon myself to change the things that made me score such low marks in the first place, and decided whatever the next score would be, I wouldn't let it define me. But years before that, I was defined by my peers and my head teacher in primary school as the boy who can dance more than the girls. I may not be the most intelligent, I may not be the most qualified, but I am blessed with a gift that has materialized itself in different forms, and I am thankful for those who have been a part of my journey and who have contributed. So really, I want to use this opportunity to say thank you for those who have been a part of my journey. I no go school, but all my children go be graduates. That's in pidgin language. It's something my mom always says to I my siblings. Without her hard work, prayers, and stance on education, there will be no mention of my name alongside one of the best universities in the United Kingdom, and evidently the best in Nottingham, as we all know. On a closing note, I want to tell you all present here today that you must never give up. Do not let yourself to be defined by whatever life throws at you. You must not think that you have to figure out your life immediately after this day. Take your time, be present, go through life with such grace, commitment, kindness, and above all, gratitude. For the day you have it all figured out, there will be no life left to live. Thank you once again for having me here. Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Thank you, Professor Sharon Hutley. Thank you, Nottingham Trent University, for this wonderful award. Thank you, Mom.
and I invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Arts and Humanities. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in English and Philosophy, Ella Griffiths-Jones. Stella Rickards. Kerry Thompson. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in English and TESOL, Anam Hamid. Zainab Akhtar. Yusra Lit. Sherbano Raza. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in French and Communication and Society, Madeline Richards. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in French and European Studies, and also receiving the European Studies Subject Prize, Paris Jackson. Pia Rugman. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in French and International Relations, Sophie Harrison Harding. Jasmine Barlow. Jocelyn Mascry. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in French and Italian, Ashley Scott. Sarah Wakeman. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in French and Linguistics, Megan Byatt. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in French and Media, Lindsay Savage. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in French and Spanish, Rachel Hawkins. Ryan McGee. The next student also receives the French Subject Prize, Ingrid O'Keefe. Emilia Walker. Benjamin Anglade. Emily Lindley. Michael Moles. Victoria Williams. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in German and Linguistics, Reese Harrison. Thomas Ward. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in German and Spanish, and also receiving the German Subject Prize, Erin Bosley. Megan Charles. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Linguistics and Media, and receiving the Linguistics Subject Prize, Lena Marie Maroon. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Linguistics and Philosophy, Emma Alton. Jacob Burt. Megan Harvey, Natasha Jefferson, Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Mandarin Chinese and International Relations and receiving the subject prize in International Relations, Salma Asawabi. Georgia Philippa Dossio. Sanja Toff. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Mandarin Chinese and Linguistics, Georgia Holmes. Deborah Chun. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Live and Technical Events, Harry Snell. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Arts and Humanities and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees and I stand as proxy. Sarah Stamps, who earlier received a Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in creative writing, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Director of Finance, Associate Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It's my privilege to have been nominated by the Arts and Humanities cohort to propose today's vote of thanks. I'm 90% sure I was asked to do this speech because I put on my personal statement that I did elocution exams. That was when I was 12. I'm 21 now, but I appreciate it all the same. I want to congratulate everybody for being here today. This wild and wonderful world is constantly tormented by the state of uncertainty, but we continue to thrive. We have survived COVID-19 and its thousands of infuriating lateral flow tests. We have survived Storm Eunice and its utter hate for council bins, trampolines, and the odd tree route. We have survived Microsoft Teams and the many awkward silences found in breakout rooms. My point is, despite everything, we are here, graduating. I have so many fond memories of my time at NTU, too many to mention in this one speech, so instead I have picked out a few. Firstly, I will hold on to the friendships and relationships throughout the last 3 years because they have helped me grow and mature. I realise now that we are not the main character in everyone's story, and that is okay. Secondly, I will likely hold on to the many interesting nights out during my university experience, specifically Ocean Wednesdays. For those who don't know what Ocean is, it's a highly respectable event held every Wednesday. Societies across the university wear entirely appropriate costumes and drink non-alcoholic beverages and experience the historic culture of Nottingham on their travels to Ocean. They certainly don't just make a fool out of themselves just to get the dip in the ocean photo for Instagram. As Mean Girls put it, on Wednesdays we wear pink, or whatever the ocean theme is. Thirdly and finally, I will never forget this amazing cohort. I am grateful to have engaged with such brilliant students who hold such a warm passion for their degrees, the wonderful lecturers who have shared their knowledge and listened to our generation's view on life. I want to thank them for providing help and guidance in making our futures brighter. And to the best of them all, my creative writers in the corner, you have made this degree unbelievably special and memorable to me. Many of us here today are trepidatious about the future and want everything to stay the way it is right now because we have security, we have an identity. We are the big fish in the little pond. Growing up is scary, it always has been. being a part of the soon-to-be employed world is even scarier. But the world has its own natural progression that says everything will change, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. We might stumble along the way, but, as Dairy Girls put it, we must make new dreams from the broken ones. This roller coaster of an undergraduate degree has prepared us for our grown-up lives in all sorts of ways. My advice is to take the last 3 years, store them in your core memories, and dive into your exciting future. I wish you all the very best. It's been a blast.
Well, guests, graduates, it falls to me to say a few words to close today's ceremony. But let me start with a few thank yous. Thank you, Sarah, for that wonderful speech. Those elocution lessons certainly paid off, didn't they? But you covered so much ground there as well, really sort of reflective thoughts about your time here at NTU and at the time of your cohort. And yes, there were lots of challenges, but you've come out strong and you've still had a fabulous time by the sounds of it. And that's what we hoped for, that you would gain both academically, but also as rounded individuals. That's what being at university should be about. And actually, I've learned more about Ocean than I ever did in the past. So I'm looking forward to a cultural tour on a Wednesday. I'll tag along with one of your successive cohorts. But thank you for that. I can see that Ocean rings bells with Dafe as our alumni as well. But Dafe, what? You never went there? Oh. Dafe, it was wonderful to hear about your achievements so far. And as you say, you're just at the start of life's journey, really, aren't you? You've got so much more. And it was great to hear about your ideas and your thoughts. And I think your big sister would be pretty darn proud of you now. And I hope she's watching. She'll be watching live, so I hope she's cheering and clapping for you there. You mentioned dancing. I was kind of hoping you might dance on the stage for us, but there's no music. But when we process out, there will be music. There will be music when we process out, so maybe a little twirl as you go down the aisle. That would be great. Thank you. No money. Graduates. It's lovely to call you graduates, isn't it? Because you came into this hall as graduands, and here you are, you've crossed the stage, and you've transformed into graduates. And I hope you feel that you've transformed, not only today, but over the last several years in your time with Nottingham Trent University. And I think it was wonderful to watch the pride and joy on the faces of the audience here, because I'm sure they've seen transformations in you as well. And utter pleasure at seeing you graduate today at the end of a very long and hard, but hopefully fun and rewarding journey as well. So, as students, of course, you are the beating heart of our university, and in many ways of this city. However, your contributions did not come just in your lecture theatres, the seminars, the studios and laboratories, but you also undertook placements that made local organisations more effective. You took NTU to the top 10 in the University Sports League. You ran societies linked to your subjects, and you made the Global Lounge the vibrant place that it is known to be around the world. Beyond our campuses, however, you played sports for local clubs, you helped young children with their reading in schools, you volunteered at food banks, or helped recover welfare benefits denied to local residents. And of course, I think as Sarah outlined in quite some detail, when it was possible to do so, you contributed most generously to the nighttime economy of the city. And undertook countless other activities through the societies of the Students' Union. Where would Nottingham be without you? Thank you. And although you've now graduated, you remain members of our global NTU family, a worldwide community of over 220,000 alumni. Our doors will always be open for you, so please do make sure that you keep in touch. Use the alumni website. There's always stuff on there to tell you what's going on and what you can make available to yourselves. And you can continue to access support from us, including, of course, advice on the next steps of your career over the next 3 years from our employability team. So if you're not quite sorted yet, or you don't like what you're doing at the moment, then do come back and have a chat and we'll get you sorted. And in time, consider how you too could help future generations of students, just as some alumni will have helped you through offering lectures, placements and careers advice, and by helping to fund our scholarships, facilities and research. And when the time comes, we encourage you to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey. Now, that will be sometime later next year. And I know it's very tiresome when surveys drop into your inbox, and most of us just put them straight in the bin. But this one's really important because it will tell us about you 15 months on after your graduation and what you're doing and how you're getting on in your careers. And that's really important not only for us to know that, but so that we can help future students aspire to the kinds of employment and opportunities that you have taken up. So please do fill that one in when it comes through your door next year. But that's all for the future, and now is the time to enjoy your success. The advantage of having a morning ceremony like this is that you've got the rest of the day ahead of you, and the evening as well, I'm sure, to celebrate everything about your achievements. And what achievements they are, aren't they? As I say, getting a degree is hard work anyway, but doing it during a pandemic, my goodness, the resilience, the resourcefulness, and everything that everyone's spoken about today have really shone through and paid off. So I think it's a final opportunity to really celebrate those achievements of the graduates sitting upstairs and to make lots of noise to send them on their way outside into the next steps in the world. So big applause for everybody, please. Okay, it's got you warmed up for the next party. So guests, can I please ask you to remain seated for the processional music and as the academic party and the graduates leave the hall. And finally, I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.